Thank you. Uh, Thank you, Deepak ji, and thank you, War India, for giving us this opportunity to be in this August audience and giving us all the way. Every time he has been so gracious to provide space to FAIITA for having the gathering within this gathering. So it's a very unique opportunity which we get, and we thank Mr. Sahu for this. And it's a pleasure for FAIITA to be in this event always, all the time. I'm here to talk about a very unique opportunity which we are bringing up to the channel community. As every one of you knows that FAIITA is a federation of all India IT associations. Means that all A, B, C and D class of cities have different associations, and we have 100 plus associations, including some of the federations, some of the confederations, and some of the state associations being member of this umbrella body. And their members are our indirect members, which are basically, forming the channel community of T3 and brick and mortar partners of IT industry. So we primarily FAIITA primarily work for the betterment of this community that is known as channel community, and we are here to bring a different concept, a different new idea. We are already on the go, and it's a pleasure to announce that new concept here in front of all of you. May I have the video, please?
Recent study shows that around 66% of shoppers check their smartphones to know more about the product information, and customer prefers to buy locally even at a small premium. FAIITA has been regularly discussing with all the brands to tackle online prices so that local dealers don't lose the market share. But the future doesn't just belong to neither online sellers nor retailers. Future businesses belong to phygital sellers, and FAIITA is the first in the entire globe to enable its members to be phygital under the name India IT Mall. FAIITA enabled A-Store's daily tea cost. Now they combine all the A-Store to make it a national platform. FAIITA has created a robust platform combining the industry-leading platform provider, digital marketing agency, and call center to make sure customers all across the country have a pleasant experience with FAIITA members. In this phygital model, local customers buy from local members only. There are no onboarding charges for the B2C portal, and the only eligibility should have an A-Store. To top it up, FAIITA has negotiated the lowest payment gateway and is in talks to bring the best of cashback offers from banks and credit card companies. Do not miss this opportunity to be a part of this revolution to take our businesses to the next level and hold our local customers locally only. For more info, get in touch with your nearest FAIITA representative or your local association.
Thank you. Run the presentation, please. So, I'm talking about a new concept which is known as IndiaITMall.com. India IT Mall is basically a consortium or an aggregated platform of the digital presence of all the physical channel partners of T3 and brick and mortar categories, those who are doing business in their physical shops, and they are having their digital presence on FAIITA's e-store platform, will be aggregated on a common platform which will be known as IndiaITMall.com. Any customer who is trying to buy something online, anything in relevance with IT, buying online, would search on any search engine about any particular IT product, would be having a list of few certain, digitally marketed companies, and we will ensure that IndiaITMall.com would be there on the first page. Customer would click on it, he would visit that particular site, IndiaITMall.com, and he would be taken through a journey which is something very different. So I'll take you through this presentation. The pandemic, which is the entire idea has become live after the pandemic, and it has forced us to think about certain changes in the living pattern, that is rethink, reinvent, and reimagine. So that's the reason why we have to think about that particular this particular process. We already had during the pandemic launched this platform which was known as e-store platforms, and e-store platforms are basically now being used as an aggregated common platform for the India IT Mall platform. Indian consumers, you all have been buying, as the video said, that there are a lot of you know people buying through online, through Amazons, through Flipkarts and all other online sites, but the sites from where they are buying are faceless. They do not have any support backup, any specific one-on-one touch with the customer, which is basically an Indian mentality. And everyone, those who are wanting to buy, always also wanting to have a personal touch, wherein he would get a personal service or he would get a personal attention whenever he is buying any high value product. So the distinct lack of personalized after sales support for products purchased online is the basic problem. The another problem which online buyers see is the product selection and inventory is very limited, available on one particular or another particular platform, and the delivery, which may take sometimes days when the order is placed. Even after paying the full amount of the payment, the delivery takes sometimes days or sometimes weeks also. So these are the major problems. So what are the need of the hours? The large inventory of the buyers to choose from, that's the first first need of the day. The second need of the day is the super fast delivery, which can be made enabled. That means that we are talking about, can't we talk about a delivery being made within 4 hours to 8 hours? And the third thing is the very personalized after sales support, which we normally channel community own. So that's the solution which we are bringing up, is basically comprising of all of these things, and that is what is known as India IT Mall. So IndiaITMall.com is India's first phygital shopping solution. What do you mean by phygital? Phygital is a mixture of physical plus digital, and that is how we have named it as phygital. That's a unique concept, as I said. Oh, sorry. So we have product knowledge, we have proximity, we have super fast deliveries, and we have personalized after sales support attached with this entire model, which is the need of the day. There are three parts wherein this entire model would be evolving around. That is the consumer, and then we have retailers, and then we have brands. Everybody, those who are into that entire ecosystem of IT business, are a part of this model. The customer journey is basically like this. This is a model. This is the platform. The customer, when he walks into this particular platform, he will be asked to give a PIN code number. When he enters his PIN code number, he'll be able to take up any kind of search of any specific IT product. Could be a laptop, could be desktop, could be any small accessories also. So from here he can search and find the product of his interest. Then once he finds a particular product of his interest, he will be displayed a list of this slide shows the list of people, list of phygital stores, those who are selling in his nearby vicinity. So if I am giving a PIN code of Delhi 11001, and if I am asking for people, those who are selling laptop in this particular one particular brand, one particular specific configuration of a laptop in this particular vicinity, I'll be shown a list of 5 or 10 shops, those who are present, those who are connected over India IT Mall and selling that particular product, holding an inventory at the market prevailing price with them, and customer can choose from any of these list any one customer, any one supplier, and he will get the delivery of this particular product within 4 hours to maximum 8 hours, because it is in their vicinity, it is their neighborhood, it is their neighborhood supplier we are talking about, right? So that's the uniqueness of this particular program, this platform. The retailer journey, as I said. Then we have brands being associating with us, all the major brands, including all the major 5 brands like Dell, HP, Acer, Asus, and Lenovo have already confirmed a tie-up with India IT Mall. They would be having their own brand pages also, and they would be having listing all their products by supplying their catalogs. So every phygital store on this platform would be seeking or would be taking up the catalogs from the central resource which is available on India IT Mall. So every phygital vendor would show a proper specification, would show a proper laptop picture, and would show the price at which he is selling. So that's what the beauty of this platform. This is a kind of a launch pad for all the channel, all the brands for the channel community, because they'll be, we are basically across India, we are present across India, and our reach are as large as 30,000 members minimum. So through this platform, any brand can reach to the largest community ever possible within no time. The first ever sales analytic tools we will be introducing here, wherein every brand can analyze how the products movements are helping them, and giving them an analysis of actual real-time channel business analysis. The first ever targeting, see, we are doing a extraordinary digital marketing campaign over this particular platform once it is launched. So as soon as we start doing the marketing of our own platform, we would be also marketing the products and the brands which are engaged with us. So it'll be a combined effort for all of them. So that's the way the brand journey is. And these are the 4 main advantages which India IT Mall would be providing. That is the largest collection of the products and services. Why I am saying this? That we are talking about an aggregated platform. Assuming that we have 5,000 or 10,000 stores online, aggregating, offering their inventory to one particular customer, what is the size of an inventory being offered to an online customer who is coming to buy on indiaitmall.com? So that's the biggest advantage. We being spreaded and available and present across India in every nook and corner, that's the widest geographical coverage we are offering. We being the people, those who would supply the material from the neighborhood, we will ensure quickest delivery. And we, of course, being channel partners and brick and mortar partners, brick and mortar channel community, would be offering a personal human expertise and services, a personal touch to what we are offering. So this is what the ecosystem is all about. I have already explained this, so don't need to repeat it again. So it's a first phygital outreach strategy. This is being launched for the first time across the globe. I am not boasting that across the globe, because this is a first community-driven kind of a project which is being launched by anyone across the globe. And FAIITA is the first to launch such a kind of platform with the help of some people, those who are technically sounded. Thank you. We have technical tie-ups with very large software companies, those who are providing us this platform readily available with us, known as Digivation. Then we have digital marketing company, we have call centers, we have different agencies completely lined up, and we are almost on the verge of launching this platform within a time of another month. So it is my personal request to everyone to take up this opportunity of reaching out, to activate themselves on the digital market, to analyze and get the advantage of it, and also to collaborate with the community through this particular India IT Mall platform. One last thing which I would like to add is that Government of India is taking up an initiative which is known as ONDC, that is Open Network for Digital Commerce. Now this is something which is very unique. Earlier days, I'll give you an explanation of this particular phenomena by an example. When the UPI was introduced, you were able to transact only to one particular bank from which you had the application to transact with. And then the platform graduated and transacted to such a way that you have now been able to transfer money from one bank to the other bank or across any banks. So that is a transformation of the technology which has taken place. Today, in digital buying platform, you are able to buy from one particular platform if you are using that particular platform's app only. So if you are on Amazon site, or if you are on Amazon web app or phone app, you would be able to buy only through those particular platforms. ONDC, which is being brought up by the Government of India, is a kind of a cross platform which would allow every buyer to have an opportunity while searching to have a list of all the platforms which are offering the same kind of product. It's a very revolutionary kind of an introduction which government is doing. They are very keen in doing this, introducing this platform and implementing it. So FAIITA is tying up. This is current system versus the new system after the ONDC. Those who are interested more in ONDC can be in touch with us, and we can give you a guidance of this. I am glad to announce that we are the first in India to tie up with ONDC, and IndiaITMall.com would be the first platform to launch with ONDC platform embedded. So that's the uniqueness. One more uniqueness added to this particular platform. So that's it from me. I welcome all of you, the entire channel community, be a retailer, be a channel partner, be a company, to be a part of this entire movement. I call it as a movement because it's a revolution being brought to the industry, and this is something which is unique. So we invite you to be a part of India's first phygital revolution. So thank you very much from my side.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pandya, for sharing those wonderful insights with us.